Thank you. My name is Randy Heberlin, and I teach with Tony Clark, and this is our first year for our tiny house project. Well, our first goal was to come up with a name. All right, we have some various projects going on. We have a cat truck that we are making, a food truck, so we kind of came up with an idea that we thought we want to call this a cat house. Well, we decided we better not do that. So we decided to go with cats on wheels. So with this being said, we have gone through a lot of renovation the past year, and we have renovated our complete shop and also have built a new addition onto our shop, which we are able to build our tiny house completely inside. So it has made it great for the weather-wise, so we don't have to worry about weather and anything along that line. So with all this going on, we've got started with the capabilities of designing, researching. We have a computer-based lab that we can draw in. We have a shop that we can go out and build the complete project in. And we also have the facility that we can pull our trailer in and start the house in there. So we are a lot better off doing all this with the help of our administration that has had this foresight with KVEC being able to come in and do these projects. It's been great for our kids. They have really, the enthusiasm has really kicked in. I've been teaching for quite a few years, and this seems to be one of the better projects that we've had simply because we're able to do it all in-house. And all the kids, we have a lot more kids that gets involved with it. So that helps out quite a bit when we do that. So, you know, whenever you can take a project like this and the kids can research it, they get to meet with local administration, code enforcement. We've had them come out, talk to our kids, and then we go from there and they get to design and draw the project themselves. Now, we did take blueprints, give them an idea. We start them out with building a shed and let them see that with, we take balsa wood, do little models, let them learn about construction, and then we get to put them back on the computer and they get to actually draw the blueprint, and then we get to select which one's going to be the best one to use. So the kids get to go and do that, and they get to see, well, you know, I wouldn't do this one because of this problem, and, you know, we leave the names off of them so they can't tell, you know, they don't pick their buddies' blueprints and stuff like that. And then we get to select that one. Of course, the other teacher and myself, we get to refine the final blueprint because sometimes they don't get things quite right. And we're able to take a mock-up model and lay it on the floor, and the kids get to actually see firsthand with cardboard cutouts like the size of a bed, the size of a washer and dryer, and then they realize, well, we can't walk around this bed because the washer and dryer is over here, things along that line. So having this capability inside makes a world of difference, okay? And then the kids, we just started the construction part. We just picked the trailer up. We have incorporated a lot of local businesses. Like I said, when teachers get to go out and their students are actually involved in the community, workers, over the years, you get to go back and call in favors. So I've got some former students that are master electricians, plumbers, things along that line that I get to go back and call in. We have people in the community that volunteer to come in and do some spray foam insulation. We have one of those gentlemen that wants to come back and spray foam the insulation of the trailer. The electrician's coming back to help our students wiring. You know, saying that we don't know it all, but we call in these people to come in and help us. So that helps out quite a bit. And that's what I can say is, as teachers, we get to use our resources. And you get to call in all these favors from all these years that you put up with these students, so you get to call them back in, you know. So that always helps quite a bit. But we are right now in the construction of putting the walls up as I speak. The other teacher couldn't come with me today because somebody had to be back there doing that. So I called seniority, so I'm the one that came up here. So anyway, but other than that, this is our project, and we're hoping to continue on with it. We've had a lot of community involvement with people coming in and looking at it, and some other ideas that we have gone that some of the people in the community are really interested in. One idea was we had a person that's wants us to build him a bathhouse to take out. He's got a camp out on the river, and every year his bathhouse floods. So he wants an idea of us building him a bathhouse that's portable on wheels. He can bring it in April and take it back out in October. And he doesn't have to spend hours washing the mud out from the river when it floods. So we're looking at that for next year. And there's some other ideas that we have come up with. So, you know, things along that line. But the involvement in the community has been great. And, you know, like I said, with our former students, they get to come back, and all these other students get to see these great initiatives going on. So